What do you do today?
Mom asked as she washed some strawberries in the sink. It was a normal question, but I wasn't sure how to respond. I couldn't make sense of Shelby. At first, she seemed like a really weird girl. Okay, she still seemed like a bit of a weirdo, but I couldn't help but be impressed by everything she could do. I walked around the neighborhood a bit with Shelby. Mom paused.
The girl from upstairs?
That would be the one. It wasn't like either of us knew anybody else in this place besides Mrs. Hudson.
That sounds like fun. What did you see?
I debated how much to tell Mom. She had some sort of lie detector in her brain, and she could always, and I mean always, tell when I wasn't being truthful. She was also pretty understanding, but to a point. We just walked around. I saw this pizza place that looks good, and we may have gone more than 10 blocks. I started talking really fast, hoping she would hear me out before she got mad. But everybody knows Shelby, and she's lived in the neighborhood her entire life, and I didn't think it was a big deal. Plus, she has this dog and knows jiu-jitsu, and at no point did I feel threatened or unsafe. Mom dried off her hands.
Well, I'm sure she does, but I want you to be careful. This is a very different place from anywhere we've lived before.
Oh, how true that was. We were pretty contained on the posts. There was only so much trouble you could find, but I had a feeling that New York City was the kind of place where it could find you. As I thought about Shelby, I wondered if trouble had already met me.
When you're alone, I only want you going 10 blocks.
Mom reminded me while she kept opening the kitchen cabinets. This always happened in each new home, trying to remember where we had put everything. For people who moved a lot, we sure did have a ton of stuff.
Did you unpack the bowls today?
I looked around at the boxes that still littered the kitchen and living room. No. Mom sighed. Not the annoyed sigh that Shelby had perfected, but the sigh of someone really tired.
I asked you to unpack more boxes.
Sorry. I took the scissors off the island and began opening the boxes marked kitchen to find our dishes. Mom placed her hands on my shoulders.
You know, John, we're staying here for good. There's no need to keep anything in boxes anymore. This is our home now.
Home. It was something I had wanted for so long, but I still couldn't picture us here long term. I still couldn't picture a life without Dad.
Listen.
She leaned down so we were eye to eye, although she didn't have to bend down as much as she used to, since I had grown a few inches this summer.
I know you're used to being in a new place, but this is different. Do you want to talk about it?
I shook my head. Mom always wanted to have open conversations about how I was feeling about the divorce and being so far away from Dad, who moved back to Kentucky. She gave me a tight smile and pulled me in for a hug.
I understand how difficult this has been on you and know you'll adjust to life here. You'll be in school in 3 weeks and won't have any trouble making friends. You never have.
3 more weeks of being alone in this city? I mean, I know I wasn't alone, but Mom had work. I had only boxes to keep me company.
Tomorrow afternoon, I want you to come up to the medical center to meet with your new diabetes doctor. I made an appointment with her at 4, and then afterward, I'll show you around my new workplace. I'll leave you some money on the counter for a taxi. I don't want you taking the subway or bus by yourself just yet. We both need to get used to the city first. Sound good?
I said the only thing I could. Yep. Because I really didn't have any other choice or anything else to do.